like,
have the.
I don't know what happened, but I overcorrected and it just went.
Hey Johnny.
Hey, how can I help you?
Don't
Track
forget,
was not
and later in the
plenty
run
wide.
you can move up half a lane, 3 and 4.
Oh yeah.
No
Cool.
worries, husband. You
We'll
just have to wait 2 months now
Yeah.
for retribution.
I definitely need
yourself.
to
Retribution.
take advantage of that.
I don't know how I made it through that.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
How do I
Alright,
enter
Johnny,
a
get ready.
closed
Race will
pit?
resume at the end of this lap.
Alright,
I just
already
got a
racing.
penalty for entering a closed pit, apparently.
Oh, it's a single file. Nice. Oh my god, dude.
8 minutes of required repair.
8 minutes?
Yeah.
You got wrecked?
I wrecked myself.
Oh.
Oh, 4, yeah. This car is so freaking loose with 100% fuel at night.
I literally, like, did not expect it to be
I think it's
repeated.
yeah, I think it's gonna get looser though, not tighter.
Get ready.
Remember I was at 70%, it got looser.
I wasn't even. I gotta look at this. I was half throttle, 3/4 throttle. Yeah, and it just snapped on me. I'm at 3/4. I just fucking destroyed like 4 cars.
Alright, man.
God, I feel dumb.
Oh, this
Green
pedal is
flag.
really fucking with me now. It's not the time to be doing this.
You know what? I'm just gonna watch the rest of it. I don't want to get in anybody else's way. I'm gonna be so many laps down, it's not gonna matter.
I hate the way this thing drives.
Yeah, it's sluggish in 1 and 2 and loose in 3 and 4.
It hops like an entry.
That's a new fastest lap for Norton, 34.9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
I just want to remind you of those lines.
10-4, thank you. Catch you later in the
Give them the night.
Have a good one.
So,
Fastest lap for Norton, 34.2. You've just done a 34.3.
Fuck, man.
Car inside. Clear inside.
That was a 34.6.
Red left. Red on the front.
Yeah, I know.
it does going into 1, but it's.
It theoretically should get better.
Yeah, as the tires were off.
As the loosiness comes back in, coming out of 4. Gotta love those self-induced moments. Where it's like, car's perfectly fine, but then you do something steering-wise to make yourself loose. like lose.
That lap was a 34.6. That lap was a 34.7. Your last lap time was a 34.8.
God, the fuel numbers change so much.
Your lap time was 34.9.
I thought the chipping out was gonna go away. It'll take a while to go away, apparently.
Once the tires start falling off big time, that it will.
All three of us must turn through.
Fuck it, I'll just run around and try and pick up spots.
Your lap time was at 35.1.
And I got somebody to race now, so
Yeah, go stay ahead of Jeremiah.
yeah, exactly.
Your lap time was at 35.2. That last lap was at 35.3.
Inside. Still there.
Norton is leading the race.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
P2.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
You're now in the lead. That lap was at 35.4. You're leading. Okay, Johnny, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Car inside. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line.
P2.
Still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, Johnny, the next car is Riggs.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Your cell phone, aren't you?
P3. You've just done a 35.5.
This race feels like 100 laps too long.
Thank you.
Yep.
Car high. Still there.
P3.
Outside is clear.
That was 35.7.
Thanks for the space. Well,
Yeah, I got nothing to fight with.
The gap to Riggs ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
I decided to stop shifting. It feels better.
Yeah, I can't really get the lap time without it, but I'm also not getting it with it, so I'm not really sure what I
Your
should
last
do.
lap time was 35.7.
My tires may just be shot too.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now 1.1 seconds. Your lap time was 35.9.
Merch out.
That lap was 35.8. Lap times are pretty consistent.
You made Kyle wreck! Say it again.
The gap to Riggs in front is now 1.5 seconds. That lap was a 35.8.
Oh, this sucks. God, I
The guy
hate this
behind's
place.
catching. The gap's now 0.9.
Yep. I do sometimes.
God, I regret
You've just
being
done a
so
36.3.
close to your schedule now. It's not as bad, but this is awful.
Oh, well, that part you guys on.
47.
Which one, sir?
47?
Okay, the
48. We still got over 100 to go. Ah!
Chandler got in the way there a little bit.
You've just done a 35.9. That lap time was 35.8.
Should I just be trying to run this fuel run out?
Car inside. Hold your line.
Depends. I would suggest it, but you know. so I'm
Still
gonna try to do
there.
it,
Clear to the bottom.
but if you're really struggling, you might want to consider waiting.
Well, that's not a short one.
It's a bit of struggling like that, but yeah,
Not-
if you're good, then run it out. I'd say try to run it out. Yeah, I know. I'm
P4.
just clarifying what I said
Okay.
because I said the same thing twice. Yeah. I got 16 laps left for fuel, and I don't feel like running this out if I really have to.
Play pit once you guys are back on the pit. Battle on 8. Got 10 seconds to go, but I'm not too worried about that.
I'm personally lapping Chandler after passing once already when I came out of the pits.
Wow. Again.
Wait,
Yeah, his current pace, I think we'll see him again before the wee bit.
Not running good or tires?
Chandler, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just not running good. I mean, the tires situation doesn't help it. We lapped him like, I don't know, 10, 20 laps ago. We're just over 10 seconds behind him now again.
That was a 35.8.
Pretty close to me.
okay. I thought he was
The
letting
gap
me
ahead is
by.
now 0.8.
It's hilarious.
You have to use the exit, right?
Yep. Husby, yeah, both ways now. Husby is 14 seconds ahead of leader right now. Put that for reference to you. I can't see anybody past Husby. No,
5 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, well, 5 seconds behind the leader, so you might be under relative.
I'm in 10th, so I'm on the lap. That's wild. I'm so tired.
P4.
What the fuck did I just do? I'll tell you, burnout is just totally saps you from focus in these races.
I hear that. I've been there before.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. That lap time was 35.8. The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. The leader, Norton, is pitting. Riggs is now in the lead.
Say that again, Cody.
So the people who've already pitted have an extra, right?
P3.
No. Maybe not. I mean, if they pit under the first caution.
It's gonna be a
yeah.
long run to the end, though.
Well, we're gonna have to pit twice. Everybody's gonna have to pit twice. You have to make it to 95 now in order to make it to the end. That's what my dash is saying, at least. I don't really know how accurate that could possibly be. That doesn't seem to add up in my head.
Alright, Johnny, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
All good.
Your last lap time was at 35.8.
Thank you.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Inside, clear to the bottom.
The gap ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Okay, Johnny, you got about 4 laps of fuel left. P2.
Car low. Keep it steady.
We ran 35.9 last time by.
Still there. Clear low.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 36.0.
Inside. Clear to the bottom. Car low. Clear inside.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. That was 36.1.
Oh my god, this sucks.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap. In this lap, box this lap. Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Oh god, this pit end sucks, dude. Oh my god.
100 meters.
Is Mitchell pitted?
50 meters.
Oh, great pit end, dumbass.
Hi, Captain. Also, when did you start driving a Toyota?
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Oh.
Oh shit, don't tell Davis.
Steady, steady, steady.
Oh my god, be careful.
The leader,
Tires,
Riggs,
please.
is pitting. Seventh position. Norton is now leading.
Davis, I'm going to say your favorite words. You are indeed blinking. Now you're okay.
P5. We're currently
I'm
setting
gonna
the
say my
pace.
favorite
That
word.
lap was at
Subwoofer.
34.4.
I'm gonna say my favorite word, but pussy.
Oh, there it is.
Car inside. Clear to the bottom. Car low.
You got low here, Derek.
Clear inside.
Thank you.
P3.
Yeah, the inside of my right front was a 58. 58, 60, 94.
Didn't do terrible.
That lap time was 34.3.
I think I went too long for the guys that was racing around there.
Eh. It's hard to say. I'm not. See, this is where like the strategy theoretically you should be able to make up time, but I don't. Tires fall off, so.
Kyle put it really early though.
Kyle's in the wall.
Harlow.
Or was in the wall.
I think come the end of the race, if you
Still there.
underfilled.
Your lap time was
Better shape,
34.4.
Hold your line. Clear to the bottom.
I just don't understand why it's pinching so fucking hard for the fourth, the third. It just doesn't make sense. Throw it in the corner, pinch down the straightaway, to the ball, feels like.
P4.
Try not to pass this line.
That's good.
Stayed out like 3 laps longer
In
than
the pit stop.
Jeremiah.
Car outside. Clear to the top. Clear outside.
You? Say that again, Husby, about Jeremiah. What?
I said I pitted like 3 laps later, so I'll see if that works out.
The gap to
Yes,
Riggs
I'm ahead of
ahead is
him.
now
Yeah, I was gonna
0.9.
say, you're still ahead of him on track. I think you just pretty much got to do your normal thing. I think Jeremiah is usually pretty good at saving tires, so that, or yeah, saving fuel rather. So that might be weird. You know, you got to use your pace to gain back up on him a little bit.
P4. You've just done a 34.8.
You what? Yeah. Oh, this is still 84 to go.
Okay, Johnny. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
So my dash is telling me as of 93, make it to the end of the race. On fuel, I would say, for safe reasons, 96. But if you really needed to put that early, but I think the longer you can go, the better. You just gotta remember, you gotta give yourself time to make up ground and go long.
I'm not racing for much. I'll go along with yours.
The gap
That
to
would be the
Riggs
play.
ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
Or why not?
It's like a third of the year.
Jeremiah just got held up big time. Let Riggs go around him on the outside in 3 and 4, and Riggs pinched him down onto the curb.
Mhm. Trying to get a lap back the hard way right now.
Outside.
Okay, Johnny, that's half distance. Should be about.
We're outside.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, just let Jeremiah go too. Let Jeremiah let me go.
That was a 35.4.
I need to get better at not overshooting.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now
Outside.
Mamma mia, there
We're
he goes
high.
again.
Are high. Keep it steady.
Thank you.
Still there.
I think they're gonna keep the lyric going
just
there.
done a
Clear outside.
Rear end felt like a dancing queen off of 4 there.
Love it.
That was hot. That was sexy.
I don't know.
Sorry?
I'll do that.
good consistency. Keep them coming.
Like it.
Better off following you.
The gap to Riggs in front is now 2.2 seconds. That last lap was at
Thank
35.4.
you.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, Kyle. I love you. You didn't deserve that.
Damn, okay.
$14 cars trying to repair a shifter.
That's what we like to do.
Drama! And the TV is fun!
You've just done a 35.4.
We don't yell that. All I heard was fun.
He Yeah, Latifi is spun. That's wrong.
Shifter's been repaired.
He didn't lose any time. He doesn't complain.
Lost a couple times.
Lap time wise,
I was catching
Jack,
him.
do need to retire the car.
oh yeah, okay. Lost half a second. We ran a 4 the last lap, and then we ran a 9 that time.
34.
35. 35 4, 35 9. Me and my not shifting ass are currently
The gap
fastest
to
in
Riggs
track
in
right
front is now 2.1.
now.
You can see it's the tires not too.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I'm learning quite a bit here. I mean, I get caught out making the mistakes that I shouldn't be making early on in the race, constantly. But be what it be.
Using yellow.
Okay, Johnny, that's good consistency. Keep it up. That lap was a 35.5.
I could be running faster laps, but Krikorian's kind of keeping me from making a move on him, so I don't blame him. I'm like 18 laps down, but whatever.
Last lap he was the fastest car on track too, so
The gap
he's
to
got the
Riggs
speed to
ahead
catch
is
there.
now 1.9 seconds.
Probably
He's
not.
reeling them in.
Yeah, he's probably not willing to give anything up right now.
Well, I know, yeah. I just fuck up his momentum if I did, so. Just pissed that I could probably be running with him right now if I hadn't have fucked up on the start.
Yeah, well, considering
Shit happens.
yeah, it's exactly that. Just learning curve, get back into it. Better to make the mistakes now than
Next year.
next year when it matters a little more. When you're running for something.
These things are extremely loose on starts, that's what I learned.
Yeah, unfortunately they're not like that everywhere, but it, it's one of those things you'll realize it when you go to places. I mean, here it's 100% fuel, obviously, so it's a different thing. But on Fridays, that 85% fuel takes a loose car and changes it up quite a bit.
The
that's
gap
for
to
sure.
Riggs ahead is now 1.8.
You guys catch that F1 finale?
That lap time was 35.5.
Hey, have you guys watched that NASCAR test?
I'll test your NASCAR.
You guys know the season finale of The Bachelorette's are on right now?
Dude, please don't spoil it, please don't spoil it, please don't spoil it.
You guys want to hear Spider-Man spoilers?
No!
See, this
I
shit
heard
is
Spider-Man from the movie.
not allowed in All American.
Despite what the song says, Spider-Man
The lap time was
does not drive
35.5.
around in a minivan. I asked for a refund.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now 1.9 seconds.
Of course, the only caution was me so far. Knock on wood. Do we want a caution?
I don't really know. I don't really care. One way I do want a caution, another way I don't really care. I definitely feel like I figured it out.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
See the tires longer.
Yeah, the shifting is. I feel like I'm still losing a little bit in 1 and 2, but I'm a little bit more consistent in 3 and 4 for it. So generally, I think my lap time is overall better.
Sorry, man, I didn't mean to dive bomb you there. I didn't expect you to.
Literally dive bombs everybody.
You're good, sorry.
That was 35.6.
I actually do have an itchy arm, which I'm just gonna scratch.
Oh yeah. Mike, you gonna be the second caution?
No.
Mr.
I was
Michael
the same way.
Truex Jr.
No. My arm actually was itchy.
Uh-huh. I got you, Mike. Wink, wink.
I wouldn't do that
No.
intentionally.
You've just done a 35.6.
The only thing I'd wreck for is if there was like a fucking bug or something on my arm. I had to like get it off right away.
Yeah, then I want to hear him screech. I want to hear you screaming like a 12-year-old girl, alright?
When I raced, when I was doing my boom, I hit a Spider-Man across the
The gap to
street.
Riggs in front is now 2.0
Nope.
seconds.
Nope. I would burn the cruiser down.
Oh, I drove on the curb. I like drove down towards the road and I jumped up.
Nope. I don't even want to talk about this. I'm afraid this is going to happen to me. But
Never found the spider.
turns out he's a man now. And he's in theaters now. He's in theaters now.
Well, that was the worst part, was never finding it.
I was just waiting to scare you again one day. How did I do last lap to just get back from the kill lap?
I appeared on the road.
Or maybe I just missed the train for it.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now 2.3 seconds. Your lap time was
That
at
was almost the second
35.5.
caution too.
Yeah, it's that itchy arm, right, Mike? Wink, wink.
No. No. Absolutely not. Got loose at a 2.
I'm pressing the intimate button. We have to kiss.
You hit me again and ruin another gateway race.
Your lap time
We're
was
gonna kiss, all right.
35.6.
Don't tell me like the time.
Dave. I think I found the part of the run where I
The gap to Riggs in front is now 2.5 seconds.
I tried to start shifting again there and I about died.
Oh my. Yeah, I was doing pretty good. All of a sudden, not doing pretty good.
Cody effect.
It's all your fault, Cody.
Just the fuck out of that.
Oh my god, I'm playing with fire and going to turn on. I'm really starting to think it's Cody.
You can't catch me.
I can't catch you, I keep hitting things. I mean, I almost wrecked off 4 one lap, the next lap I
The gap
killed
to
the wall
Riggs
with the wall.
ahead is now 3.2 seconds.
I'm trying that line and I think it works.
Lose a lot of time in the corner, which sucks.
That lap was at 35.8.
You get a decent run going down the straight.
It's mainly I missed the corner line. I keep doing it. So I keep using it.
Yeah, we did that a lot.
Ooh.
Did you hit?
Good.
Good job.
That was at 35.7.
Thank you.
That really looked treacherous.
Oh yeah, that was intentional. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Mid-Simmons as well.
Stanley, you always have my back.
Yeah, ever since I told you that cool joke, yeah.
I have to run long enough to and when I come out, Kyle is running slowly.
Just really need to not get held up by anybody anymore.
I'll hook you up all I want.
What? Wow.
I think I got tired
back
on, I'm
up
sorry.
to you and make sure you go slower than you want.
The gap to
Stanley's
Riggs
spinning on
ahead
the
is
back,
now
but in the grass.
2.9.
Wouldn't be mad.
Thank you, Bert.
He got loose off 2 and spun through the grass.
I think I need to.
My early calculations here are that you need about 8.5 gallons to be safe with 10 to the rest of the way.
That lap time was
Top
35.8.
I mean, it'll be down 2 gallons at this point.
Okay, Johnny. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I steered the pick because I don't want to yell at them after I hit.
That is the risk.
Especially already being a lap down.
What if Cody wins when everybody pits and it
You've
goes
just done
lap down and when the
35.8.
caution comes up?
I'd just be on the lead lap.
No, I mean, like, you wait for them to all pit, and then you stay out, and the caution comes out, you put everybody a lap down.
Be amazing. I need to go.
Unfortunately, Eric can still come out in front. I think everybody who's in front of Cody can still come out in front of Cody. Like physically on track. So the top 4 would still be ahead of you.
Oh, sorry, Cody, I was trying to give you some hope.
Yeah, John was just like, no.
Nope, can't. Sorry. No hope. This Discord is where hopes and dreams die.
Time.
The gap to Riggs in front is now 3.0.
It
You have to rate
depends
this race from
how
a scale of
comfortable you
1
are,
to swag. Where
like
would
how
you
long
rate it?
you can go. I mean, I'm thinking 35, like 35 to go is what I'm trying to make it to, right? That's
You've
pretty
just
much
done a
the end.
35.6.
Anyway, I think it might even be after the interval. Can't do that math in my head. About 12 laps. Right now, that's what I'm trying to get to. What's just happening here? You're not even in that status.
I just don't think Penny Money's worth it.
The track position you gain is wild. If you have decent pace, that's where you're gonna be. You gotta hold on. That's the problem.
Gap to Riggs ahead is now 3.1 seconds. Okay, Johnny, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Better off moving along.
That lap was at 35.8. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Like I said, you're also in the spot right now too, where you're kind of in no man's land, right? Like it's gonna be a little bit before someone catches you. I totally missed the corner. It's gonna be a minute before someone catches you, and you're not really gaining on anybody. So yeah, you're able to put down your lap times, while Kyle's probably somewhere else on the track right now. Getting
I'm gonna go around the outside here.
Exactly. Good point.
Just like two trailer park girls.
I'm not
You know
running
it.
fast.
He pitted 3 laps ago, Kyle.
Yeah, I need to do laps probably back in. Just to offset the tires. I want his tires to be worn by the time I have new ones.
Yep. 2 laps I had on Derek was like 2 to 3 tenths a lap for a long time. Now I'm running nearly identical lap times.
At 10 laps.
The gap to Riggs ahead is now 3.3. P3, that last lap was at 35.8.
Hey.
The lead car's pitting. Riggs is now in the lead.
I had a 15.6 second lead over Jeremiah coming into the pits.
P2,
Nice.
your last lap time was at
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be
35.8.
able to make that up.
No.
It means you're gonna be something like 20 seconds behind there when you come back out.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Where it's like everybody, if someone pits like in one spot, they generally come back out in that exact same spot, like physically on track.
Distance
The gap to Riggs in front is
I
now
might have
2.9
fucked up, but we'll
seconds.
see if it still works out here.
The leader, Riggs, is pitting.
I was gonna put 5.1 gallons in, but I was only gonna have 45 laps
You're in the
left
lead.
on fuel, so I thought that would be too close. So I put an extra 1.7
I'm not
gallons.
trying to like touch you or anything. You just keep disappearing and shaking all over.
Yeah, I need like 7 gallons to make it.
That's what she said.
But I did that all like
Yeah.
I did that all during my pit stop though, so it kind of delayed me. But we'll see if it still pays off here.
I think it should. As long as you keep focused, it shouldn't work too bad.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Go low.
Tougher.
Inside. Clear low.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Car high.
Yep.
Hold your line. Clear high.
You're now in the lead.
Sorry, what?
Who's this do?
Who?
Vector?
Oh, Richter? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't think he could do it. I can't look really. What spot is he in?
11?
Yeah, he hasn't pitted 50 laps.
I just knew I was catching him. I was like, that don't make sense.
Jeremiah ran out of gas. He's fucked.
Norton is reeling you in. The gap's
well.
now 20 seconds.
Go me.
Did he actually run out?
Yeah, he was really slow entering the pits.
.961.
That lap was at 35.9.
There you go.
10 gallons.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 460 meters.
I just had the most chaotic pit in of the race, I imagine.
10 gallons will be enough.
I'm showing you need 9.6 to make it from here, and I have 1.5 in the car already.
100 meters.
8 would have been.
50 meters.
I think 8 would have been enough, but really. All right. Well, we really just threw it away. Whatever chance I had. Right? Tiger's a lot better than Jeremiah just left the road.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 laps on him now.
Man.
Really wait, meant to be another one.
P5.
east side.
Sorry.
Clear to the bottom.
Here go with cars.
That lap time was 34.4. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 3.0 seconds. Alright Johnny, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 2.7. We're setting the pace. Full course caution, watch out.
I'm on pit road.
Sunshine.
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 70.
I'm
Pace
sorry,
car
guys.
is
It
out.
snapped
Pits
loose.
are closed.
Of course, the wheel came off from it.
I'm just gonna roll through, I guess.
There'll be a monetary fine for losing your tire.
I mean, really.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I'm gonna stay out and get a lap back.
That fucking sucks. I just pitted.
Pretend you didn't see that.
See what?
It worked the opposite way on you.
The leader, Norton,
From
is
what I
pitting.
was hoping you'd get.
I don't really know if I should put my last set of tires on.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 460 meters.
I don't know why I came down. I should not have come down.
Should I pit or stay out?
Well, if you just pitted, I don't think so.
I didn't take anything because I just got on the pit road.
100 meters.
I'm
50
gonna
meters.
have to pit.
So did you like just drive through?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, I just pulled on pit road. I didn't want to go another lap down on pit road.
Okay.
I didn't know where anybody was, you know?
Yeah.
I think I might have been in the lucky dog spot if I would have stayed out.
My cousin.
Right where I would have been anyway, so.
Hello.
I didn't want anything, I just wanted to say your name.
All good.
Pits are open.
Jeremiah, I thought the back of your car said dead horsepower.
Close enough.
Yeah.
The leader, Riggs, is pitting.
Anyone watching that Tuesday night football?
Hell yeah, go Packers.
What's the score, Chief Cheesehead Justin Richter?
420 to 69.
Or his Aaron Rodgers family doesn't love it.
This kind of reminds me of the Homestead race we had on Friday. I have one early caution, then a really long fucking green run, and then caution late.
Yeah, caution late to make sure this goes as long as possible. Ah!
I need another one, honestly.
Yeah, if we got one in like 5 laps, I would be fine with that. Because or 10 laps maybe. I put tires on. I didn't. I rolled through.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I wasn't sure. Might as well be the only one.
Alright,
who
lap
shot.
goes, we gotta be on it because we have to pass the lucky dog too.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm here to.
I should be able to stay ahead of all of them, though, because I have fresher tires, theoretically.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Race car's coming in this lap.
I'm like in the 3rd row or some shit. 4th row.
you gotta get ahead of Rector if you want the lucky dog. Assuming a quick caution here.
I'm already ahead of him. It's just he beat me to the line there.
Oh, okay.
Get ready.
So I'm on like 7 lap tires, 7 lap gold tires, like 4 under green. So good luck, everybody.
Checking up.
Green, 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 let's go. You're in the lead. We're quickest at the moment. You've just done a 34.7.
Sorry.
Jesus.
That was a 34.4.
You're just gonna fucking drive through the back of me every time.
Who's that?
Norton. He just like picked up the gas again and almost drove through the back of me like it wasn't there.
Your last lap time was a 34.7.
Of course it is.
You're leading. You've just done a 34.7.
Good tire shot?
Yeah, I'm banking on a caution.
Yeah, I was thinking this shouldn't be happening.
Okay, Johnny, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Outside. Clear to the wall.
That lap was a 35.0. That lap time was 35.1.
Car outside. Clear. Clear high.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Car inside. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Car low. Inside.
Cool. That's
Clear
nice.
inside.
What happened?
P5.
I reckon
Turn 2.
I just lost it off before. And Riggs just wrecked.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, when I got loose off forward, I overcorrected on the outside wall.
P4. That lap was at 36.0.
That sucks.
Two laps left.
Outside.
I'm sorry, I locked it up.
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Me too. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that shit. Good job. Good end of the season.
Well done, Johnny. Great drive.
Great
That's a podium.
win.
Yeah, I hope I gave you guys enough room on Sunday, so guys. Trying not to wreck you guys.
Yeah, I just got loose. I was doing everything I could.
Me too.
Alright, I am coming out of 4. I'm going to be the last finisher as long as Kite doesn't hit me. Congratulations, Chris Burke, you finished a lap down yet again!
No one cares. Good win, David. And good championship to Derek. It's my series now. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming out for this marathon and for the season as a whole.
Watch your
What
speed.
an incredible season for the stock cars. Ow, son of a bitch! He hit me. Sorry. Yeah, thanks for coming out for this year. Announcement on Thursday on what's up next. And keep your eyes peeled for the Discord and Twitter for our winter fun run announcements. Thank you. Love you all. Mwah.
He really stole my whole bit. The whole fucking thing. He stole the whole bit. Congratulations, David, yet again on a great win. Congratulations, Derek, on your first VARC championship and the second 4 Crown championship. Fuck, he already said all them things. Well, you know what? I guess thanks to everybody who came out tonight, and we hope to see you again in the spring. And if you made one start this year, you'll stay on the league tab just like before. And signups will be up on 1/1 of 2022 as soon as I clear my hangover that day. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. That's about it. We will see you in some fun runs. And thank you, Cody. I'll take another one of those.
Can we do Margate Kart for 2022?
If you drive down to St. Louis, I will go and do that with you at Gateway with rentals. That's just a fact.
I kind of want to come race, like, the Ignite thing. Well, it's one of the cup races.
Looking at that replay, I don't know what I could have done different other than just not gone as hard on the gas.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I hope that 1X doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. It's over. Yeah, I think the only thing, I haven't seen it, obviously, but,
It's so stupid doing that, especially lap 1.
That shit happens.
I'm always the guy that gets pissed off when somebody else does that.
yeah, listen, I mean, these cars are a pain in the ass to drive, so, I think it's just one of those things.
I ended up with 0x in the top 10. I can't complain.
Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, you should go back to look to, like, 5 to go, if you're still in your Husby, and take a look at how I yeeted myself in the lead.
Just go back and look at the battle with me and 10th.
How many to go, sir? 10?
It was like 5 to go. Yeah, go take a look to when I'm... One lap I'm leading, one lap I'm not. It's off 4 the lap that I'm not. I did damage.
Richard got the jump on the restart. He got in front of me.
It was on it was 56 on the 156 down to 157. I just kind of... I got loose. I just got in there and... I think I broke the wheel. Because it definitely felt broken.
Like,
Oh, definitely
your
broken.
toe,
Wheel.
I mean?
Sorry?
Your toe, so your steering was fucked? Why?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 10 degrees to the right or something like that. More than it was before that. And then and then going into turn 1 on 157, Riggs just went in and dumped Derek, and the best bit of karma that I could have possibly imagined. And then on the white flag, Dylan was side by side with Riggs, and and they pinched each other all the way into the turn 1 wall. And I went.
That's crazy how loose it got on you there.
Rick did try to do like a crossover, and I got underneath him.
That looked like
He got in my back bumper instead.
What lap was that? Time to go.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were racing pretty hard though. Not doing that long, but 3 laps before, I think.
Oh yeah, I see that. Look at that.
almost looks like.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for you to. He was trying to. Yeah, he wasn't ready for you to protect so strong there.
I started to gas up and got a little sideways. I had to let out.
Yeah, I know. I was doing the same thing. It's like I one lap I would go in really hard into 3, and then the next lap I'd be like I'd go in a little bit easier, and then I get on the gas harder, and because I got on the gas harder, to get to step out a little bit.
I was gonna say it almost looked like when you got loose, it almost looked like you were tight and then you snapped loose.
Yeah, it might have been. I had shifted down in that corner too, so I had put heat in the tires. I mean, I had a lot of heat in the tires coming into that. I mean, the garage doesn't tell me accurately because I don't do burnouts afterwards, but yeah, they definitely hurt. Let me go look at your lap 1 thing. I already feel bad because I can just oh crap, not lap 1 in practice. Oh, you really lost it early. Wow.
Yeah, like I think I was 3/4 throttle when that happened. Wasn't even like fully on the gas even, so I don't know what the hell. I think these things just don't like cold tires. So.
Wow, the overcorrect. Oh my. No wonder why.
Well,
I was wondering why Krikourian pitted there. Did not know if you got caught up in it. Wow, that was a big crash. Woohoo!
I'm lucky it wasn't bigger, because that could have collected everybody.
Chandler, man, what are you doing?
I don't know. I just.
You know. Oh, that was really late in response. Action. And he drove straight into Krikourian instead of locking it down. That's rough. Yeah. I mean, you were I don't know. Maybe that's just a feel. Maybe that's just a feel thing that you don't have yet in the car. You know what I mean?
Well, that's happened to me almost 3 times now since Kentucky. Like Kentucky, it happened to me big time where I spun out, and then there was this one, and then Homestead, I just about wrecked as well in the same situation.
Wow, that was a really hard side impact too for you.
Yeah.
Is that what broke the tire? That had to have been what broke the tire.
I about murdered the guy in front of me.
So what I literally, like, when I was trying to save it, I would drop down to like a 1/4 throttle, and that's when it whipped back around. I didn't even touch the brakes until it got like unsavable.
Yeah. Did you turn right though, right?
Yeah.
You turned hard. Yeah. I think that you just overcorrected a little bit too much. Like I think you would have had it if you would have kept the drift going and let it slide out. You know what I mean? Like instead of trying to stop the slide in that moment. But you know, it's one of those things. You're gonna have to experience that more because this tire model is just total trash. Apparently, nighttime is just awful now. I don't really understand that, but
Yeah,
I don't know. There wasn't much you could do once it really you got to a point where it was gone. There wasn't much you could do about it.
Yeah. Just feel bad because that was obviously lap 1. So, oh well.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is like more like do some ARCA races, like official races during the off season.
Yeah, get used to the car. Unfortunately, we don't have AI with this car yet. That would probably be an interesting way to do it, but
Well, yeah, then I can actually run full races with bigger fields. Well, not full races, but you know what I mean,
with
like
the
bigger
proper
fields.
yeah, with the proper fuel too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest issue when it comes to the field. But as you see here, I mean, it's going to be looser now with 100% fuel. So it's the typical, all right, 100% fuel heat of the day for me usually is where I want to practice. Like if I know that if there, like in Osaka, for example, one race is usually during the day, one race is usually at night. If we have the option for night, it's like I want to practice in the heat, in the hottest of hot, because I know that's when it's going to be the sketchiest.
Mhm.
And it's that type of thing with 100% fuel too. I feel like because you can back yourself up, slow down, but it's when the car gets loose where it's hard to get to keep control. Paint schemes, other leagues.
I think
Season 2.
the main thing obviously was just not expecting that to happen, so need to take it like go basically half throttle it the whole first lap, basically, through each end.
Yeah, I don't know what was I gotta go back and look what I was doing through there. I mean, obviously I didn't have the pressure because I gotten away pretty well, but it just feels like the minute you kind of lose the track, you lose the position. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
lose yourself from that one moment. It's gone. How do I? Isn't there didn't on Trading Paints? Wasn't there used to be? Isn't there used to be a what's it called? Painter's mode or something?
For like, what do you mean?
I don't want to refresh everything, but we'll see. I'm just trying to get my spec map right because for some reason it's wrong. No. Now I get to sit through a whole replay or a whole reload.
Well, another thing, if you had like a previous spec map when you were working on a paint job in there, it'll default to that one. So you have to like delete that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did not know that. That was probably why that was happening then. Car spec. Let me just delete it real quick.
because it showed up
Oh, right,
perfectly
because the
fine
TGA is
on.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably explain it. Yep, that was it. I forgot that the TGA was in there. Usually you just have the MIP.
Mhm.
All right. Nice. Oof, that was a really hard hit. I'm just glad Mark's okay. He's all right, ain't he?
I like how my tire waited until like turn 4 of the next lap to drop on the ground. So I was sparking like crazy, like catching it back up to the field.
So it was still attached when you were catching up,
Yeah,
but it was like
laying over.
it was okay. It was like shaking or whatever. Was it? Did it feel like it was shaking? Because I hit the wall in practice in a way, which is weird with the damage model. That it felt like the wheel stayed attached, but it was like wobbling in all different directions. Or was it just completely like not there, and you were just kind of
Well, it was there, but you can hear it like bottoming out and
dragging?
scraping the ground. Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, okay. So it wasn't rolling on your end then.
No.
Okay. Just dragging it along.
I basically had the exact same thing happen in my
Oh my.
passenger car with my left front tire, where I think it was the lower A arm or something broke, and then the wheel basically collapsed and went up into the fender.
Oh my. There's quite a with the sparks. That's a heck of a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
See?
actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait for like when they actually get like a little bit more realistic and it's like incredibly like showering out the back. Because normally in real life it's like way more than that.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you're ripping the whole, you know, suspension frame, the whole thing, dragging it across the track. And it's like on fire. It explains why 8 minutes though, damage or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was I think 8 minutes are required and then 2.5 or something of optional.
Yeah, because we went green for so long. We had absolutely no hope of keeping it.
No. Actually, that does look pretty realistic though. the sparks at certain angles anyway.
Yeah.
Like right in front of the wheel well, if you look close enough, it is pretty bright there. It's basically if that was to happen in real life, it would look like a welder like welding something off,
Yeah.
or like cutting something off with a blowtorch, basically. Just like a shower of sparks coming out of it. Really bright. But yeah. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, it's just the dispersion of the sparks that kind of sucks.
You know,
You
it's
know.
you know what's like disappointing though is I've crashed more in VARC than any other freaking league this year. Between both series, IndyCar and this series.
I mean, it just feels like, one thing we were talking about, DJ and I were talking about is, I think a while back, is just it catches you out when you go into a race with 100% fuel compared to something that has less, right? So like DJ runs in Extreme on Mondays right now, and in the ARCA car, and they're running I think 70% fuel or 75% fuel, one of the two, and All American is running 85% fuel, and then VARC and Oscar ARCA were running 100% fuel. The difference between the 75 and 85 was nothing. Like those two cars pretty much drove the same. Even if like that 85 to 100 is a huge difference, and I don't know what is so different about it, but generally the cars are like brutally tight, and it's like it's getting used to that. Like if you're used to having reduced fuel in anything at all, that it's hard to reteach yourself to deal with the looseness. But
Yeah. Yeah, because like obviously less fuel would make it tighter. So, but it's crazy how much like weight that actually adds to the rear of the car. It seems like.
yeah, I really want to look at the math on it, but you're looking at what, 4 or 5 gallons of fuel.
Mhm.
uh it's 6.1 gallons, 6.1 pounds per gallon ish.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're looking at like 30 pounds out of the back of the car, which is incredible when you think about it. But to feel how different it handles. Well, 18.9 is full, right? So in All American, you're looking at 16 gallons. So that's only, is it 8.85? Is it 18.9?
It's like tonight.
Yeah. What is
It
100%
was
fuel in this car? Is it 18.9?
I saw 18.6, so I don't know if that was actually like full or like.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like it's less than that, 85%. But I don't know. It's saying 16 gallons. I mean, that's an All American that's 20 pounds. It's like 12 pounds or something, 15 pounds. When you ultimately add in that extra little bit, it's it's quite a bit out the back. That's for sure. I can't believe Dylan fucking pretty much wrecked Riggs in the final quarter, going into turn one in the last lap. Oh my
Oh,
god.
so he did take him out.
Not intentionally, like they made contact. I mean, it's just I can't believe that happened because I was in that may have scared me second place in the championship
Do you?
because of the way Watkins Glen ended.
So is Dylan's arm itchy or?
No, I don't think so.
I'm just kidding.
Man, it would have been something. It would have been a hell of a. I expected that to happen in the final corner. I did not expect it to happen in 1 and 2. Oof.
Yeah, that was a hard freaking hit on my car though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. I hope Husby's okay. That was a hard hit.
He's all right, ain't he?
Yeah.
Looks like we lost that driver. Well, hopefully I don't do that and when it matters. Oh look, they got the Legacy Sports Car race up now in Team Goon Squad.
Oh yeah. Let's
I
go.
had a,
Let's go see VARC. Who won? Did it? Derek. All right. Nope. Nope. What are you playing? Nope. Not nothing. What were the points heading into this race?
there was 9 between you and Norton.
Well, on Sim Racer Hub, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the cup car thing they announced?
Well, it seems from what I've seen video-wise that the package they're going with is the better one, in my opinion.
The smaller spoiler, at least.
Well, a smaller spoiler and more horsepower. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're actually listening to the drivers for once.
Yep.
And or the fans.
Yeah. My problem with it is the
I think the spoiler's still too big.
I think
4
I think the
inches.
I
What
don't think
does
like I think what we're missing here though, honestly, is that the spoiler issue was a big problem on the old car, right? The spoiler and the splitter essentially were the two problems on the old car. Now you're throwing in the diffuser in the back. The spoiler probably doesn't add nearly as much downforce as the diffuser does. So, like, the spoiler being smaller might not mean anything relative to what the back of the car downforce wise is pulling
I
with the
think
diffuser. It might still
the,
be the same problem. It's just it's this, that's what it seems like to me at least. I don't know how true it is,
I
but
think
I think, like, personally, I think, though, like, whether or not the spoiler is the thing, the main thing is that they're actually having to lift out of the gas, which makes a big difference in how the car is going to handle and, like, tire wear. So,
too there'll be a lot of changes after next year.
I think the car. I don't think this is gonna be a successful season, to be quite honest with you.
It's gonna be a lot of trial and error.
I think there's gonna be a lot of wrecked cars, and I think that's not a good thing when you consider.
The whole point of it's to save money, right?
Yeah, but well, yeah. I mean, it will eventually save teams money. Like, it's that typical. There's a big investment into buying all the stuff, but once you get there, right? Like the Austin Dillon crash in the test, like they just took the front clip off the car because the rest of the body was fine, and they put a new front clip on there. The whole car wasn't garbage. You know what I mean? Like they were
Yeah.
able to get back on track hours later. I mean, granted, it wasn't the same, and body parts needed to be, refitted, I'm sure, but it's still the car was able to be repaired without nearly as much fabrication work as it needed to be in the past. So that's the good thing about it. But I still think that
Makes
the
you wonder what's gonna be
downforce
allowed
stuff
on
is a
pit
problem.
road too.
The what?
Makes you wonder what's gonna be allowed to be replaced on pit road. Because the
Yeah.
way the panels are now, you can replace a panel.
Yep.
Like you could replace the like the right front fender, right?
On pit road? No. The way that the rules are this now, you can't put anything on the car that isn't already on the car. So if it's hanging
Okay.
on by a
That's
thread,
what I'm saying though. I wonder
that's
if they'll
fine.
change it.
It would be nice, but I also think that they should be allowed to go out there and run without certain parts of the car, and not be held.
Well, I guess some of it's like safety stuff, but
Yeah.
'cause I think they say the rear panel is like it helps keep the car on the ground or something. If they don't have it, or if they don't, if it,
I
you
don't
know what I'm
know.
trying to say,
See,
right?
yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, yeah. It does. I don't know what it exactly does. See, when it gets backward, I guess it would. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's a flat surface instead of like if that was open, you'd have a bunch of pockets where the air.
Have they sent one of these cars backwards at Daytona yet?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they did a bunch of
That's gonna be
crash
interesting
testing
as
at
well.
They did a bunch of crash testing at Talladega. I think the fact though that the bottom is all flat, that it's not, it's gonna help. It's gonna help that. I don't know what the diffuser is gonna do, and I have a feeling maybe eventually you're gonna see the diffuser get removed for speedway races like Talladega, Daytona, and apparently
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I'll
But
be at Daytona.
yeah, it's gonna be something.
I'm kind of concerned about it slightly.
Yeah, I can imagine. Um,
Hopefully, hopefully they go into Daytona and it's a great race.
yeah.
But I think that actually that the LA race will be interesting.
well, to be fair, I think it'll be better with the package they're going to go with than what they would have gone with. So,
But is that 670 horsepower with the spoiler? Is that for every track?
Apparently every track other than Atlanta and Daytona and Talladega.
Why? Oh, New Atlanta.
Yep.
I was gonna say why Atlanta, and then I forgot.
Apparently, I guess they want it to be like a super speedway there. So.
The opposite of what people want.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I definitely finished at a Riggs in championship. Good. P2. So I think my final full season points math is with the drop week is Norton wins by 15 over me and by 21 over Riggs. So that's 6 points between me and Riggs for second, which is good. I'm happy with that considering, you know, I think I got yeeted last week. You beat that way, but all right. Let me end the stream. All right, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. We'll be back. Yeah, that's it for the league season this year. We'll be. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm coming back to next year. I'm definitely at this point. I'm definitely not coming full time here again. I'm not coming full time. I don't know what we're doing with Oscar yet. The ladder series. I don't know what their plans are for Oscar, but that one seems intriguing. Early indications or anything to go by, and yeah, we'll be back next year with stuff. I mean, in Daytona it'll be end of January, Rolex 24. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it throughout the year and sporting, and yeah, shout out to the team for everything they've done in all the different leagues. And, yep, we'll be back next year with something. Like I said, race control on Mondays with Erska as of right now, I'm assuming. Got messages about that waiting for me. Next year, race control All-American on Fridays and part-time on Wednesdays. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next year. I'll be back with some AI stuff probably, but it's not the same as online, obviously, and leagues. So thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed limit in the pits.